What up, y'all? Sorry about that. My battery on my phone overheated. So, apologize. So, apologize about that. I've never seen that happen before, and it just really surprised me. So, there was like 10 or 11 people on. Having a good chat. There it went. So, apologize about that. But talking about Cleveland throwing the game. I want to say this about Cleveland throwing the game. Let me say this. Yeah, they threw that game. Oh, did I miss title? Yeah. Did I miss title? I'm sorry, Des. How you doing today? Past tense, right? Right. Yeah, they threw that game. All is well, Des. Thanks for asking. Des is my internet girlfriend. I just want to go ahead and put that out there right now to the world. In case anybody was asking. No, I'm just kidding. Versus Des is my internet girlfriend. As long as I'm predicting the right way, Des is happy with me. You know what I'm saying? I get dinner tonight. But as soon as one of my predictions is wrong, I don't get no food. That's how Dad do. You're like, oh, it's like that? Cavs lost. You said they're going to win? You ain't getting no pork chop. You get no pork chop tonight. You know what you get tonight? You going to get some government cheese. That's all you get. You get government cheese and cornflakes. I see how you do, Dad. You ain't right. Oh, you ain't right, girl. Shoot. All right, you don't do me like that. You know that money. So what's good with you, man? How'd your day go today? You did good today? You did good today, Dad? Put it down on somebody. Huh? Drop an elbow on somebody. Did you drop an elbow on somebody right at work? Oh, no, you didn't. I'll be right on over there. All right, then, Betsy. I don't care if you're 90. You better not say it again. Animatrix still hold up. Yeah, Animatrix. Oh, man. Love the Animatrix. No, what people did try me. Devil is a lie. Glory. Devil is a liar. He gonna lie to you. All right, so what I did was I doubled up my screen. You know, you can do that with a Mac. I doubled up my screen, and I did this so we can have some content to look at in some of these plays that I'm referring to. And I have the full game up of, you know, Cavs against Boston. And you guys can, you guys can go ahead and pull this stuff up. You guys can look at what I'm saying. I did do a breakdown of some of the game. But what happened, okay, so I put up 2 videos recently of the NBA. One of them, well, both of them have video of the NBA, and I got a copyright strike. And you guys know if you get 3 copyright strikes, boom, bam, boom. Also, they take away your monetization for that video. So, yeah, I don't like copyright strikes. And because of this, I have to go back to the old way I used to do things, which is just kind of skip through the video with no motion. So I want to apologize to you guys right now. because I have, I will get feedback like I've done before of people saying your video sucks. And it's just like, well, I can't show you the video because of copyright strikes. So I'm not going to do it again. I don't want to risk my channel. My channel is in a really good growing stage, and I like where I'm at. I'm comfortable where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 1,500 subs, and I'm good, 1,500. And, I usually get about, hey, what's going on, Cop Truth? I usually get about 100 subs a month, between 80 and 100, sometimes about 150. So I'm really liking where that's going. And by the end of the year, I'll probably be like at 2,500. So I really like that, and I don't want to damage my channel at all. Plus, YouTube is giving me some amenities. Once you get over 1,000 subs, you get stuff. So I'm going to, after I graduate, I'll be doing a lot more YouTubing. Plus, I'm going to have a, maybe just screenshots. Yeah, it's going to be kind of like screenshots. Plus, I'm going to add stuff to my channel and to my other 2 channels that I have out there. And one of them is going to be about just me and my everyday life living with spinosis or spinal stenosis. So I'm going to do a whole series on that and get into some healthcare and all that other good stuff. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys have any of this. I don't know if you guys are at home, if you're watching me on your phone, where you watch me at, but nonetheless. So I'm going to bring up one of these, couple of these plays here. Now, this play I already talked about. And the disgust I have with not only with the way that they play, the NBA plays, but the whole dynamics of the NBA is a show. It's not a show to entertain you to where you get the most out of it. That's not what the NBA is doing. When I look at the NBA, I don't go, oh, they're doing this so people can just get the most out of what they're seeing. They can learn the most about these players. They can get insight on their life. They can, you know what I'm saying? They can do that's not what it is. It's a hook, line, and sinker show is what it is. It's a show to blind you. It's what it is. That's what it is. It's a test. It's like a statistical test on how many people can get to watch this and how many people can we get to distract them. And that's what it is. We're all lab rats. I'm just telling you, you're a bunch of lab rats and they're just making money off of it. This is not something to benefit you. That's not what this is. So, and the reason why I know it's not something to benefit you is because these guys aren't going full steam. That's not what they're doing. If this was a true show of athletic ability, these guys would be going 100 miles an hour. And you would see these guys knocking each other over on a regular. You would see people out, getting elbowed. You would see all kinds of antics. Well, not antics. You wouldn't see a guy laying on the floor with his hands behind his back. You would not see that. You would see a guy laying on the floor writhing in pain. But what I saw during the year was just, it made no sense. When that Steph Curry injury happened, it made 0 sense to me. Except that it's a show that's not for your benefit. Tell me one benefit that you guys get out of this. Other than a couple of pennies that YouTube throws you. It's not here to benefit you. This is not here. Listen, when the old play used to come into town, and they would have this big old production play that came into town. That play came into town because 1, they were definitely trying to drum up money, but 2, they were trying to drum up enthusiasm, and 3, the play would come into town, and they would have you would hear stories and stuff like that because of the king. The king was manipulating the people. The king or the queen, and or whoever was against the king or the queen. were manipulating the people through the play. So you would hear stuff like old Mother Hubbard sat in her cupboard eating her courage away. They were talking about the Queen. Okay? So there's always been an undertone to scripted plays and scripted athleticism. So that's what this is. There's an undertone here that you have to figure out, because you have to figure out, what does it do for you? If it's not doing something for you, then it's doing something against you. That's it, and that's all. And I know you guys are like, it's just a basketball game, bro. Come on. Oh, is it? How many of you know when the next game is coming on? Okay? How many of you know when the next game is coming on? How many of you made plans to watch the whole game? If you know when the game is coming on and you made plans, you shifted something to sit down and watch a 2.5-hour game, then it's just not a game of basketball anymore. It is a way of life. It is a way of life. It has integrated itself into your life. And because you have integrated this into your life, guess what else you put in your life? Everything that comes across that screen. Everything. Everyone. Anything that stands out that your eye picks up. Any voice that you hear. I don't care if it's Brett Musburger. I don't care if they're interviewing Rihanna. I don't care if Drake pops out of nowhere. Guess who you're going to think about whenever they're talking? And after the game's over. Yeah, Drake was there, but we didn't understand. Why are we talking about Drake? Yeah, Rihanna was there talking crazy to Kevin Durant. Why are we talking about Rihanna? Now you want to listen to Rihanna's music. Well, I will if other people are going to be on. If other people are going to be on, then I will live stream. But I'm not going to live stream the game. What I'll do is I'll just stay live so you guys can talk back and forth to me. Because I realize that what I am to some of you people, I realize I'm an outlet. And the conversation that I have is feeding you information that you usually don't get from anywhere else about what you're watching. And then you want to see if I'm correct. But I think it's more than just you guys wanting to see if I'm correct, because I've been wrong before, and I got more subs when I was wrong. You know, I think the conversation that I'm having is a realistic view on your surroundings, and it's feeding you guys. And I like that, because that's the purpose, for us to wake up and us to really notice. I don't beat you guys over there, browbeat you guys because you watch the game. I don't do that. You guys are going to, I don't do that. I'm just like, that's your choice. But just know what you're letting in your house. Know what you're letting in your system. When you want to go out and buy their paraphernalia, you know, when you want to go out and you want to make your way to one of these games, when your paycheck is affected by what you see, this is not just a game of basketball. That's your paycheck. You get up, you go to work, you got to drop an elbow on somebody in the next cubicle every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight traffic. You got to get your kids to do whatever, except for those who ain't got no kids. Some of y'all ain't got no kids, but, still, y'all know what I'm saying. You got to deal. You got to go to work and deal. You know what I'm saying? And then part of the money that comes out of your paycheck goes to this game that usually means nothing to you unless you're betting on the games. That it's not entertainment anymore. I gotta see the game. If the game went off the air, it would seriously affect some of your lives. It would. Some of you would be so upset. Listen, if the game was played but it wasn't aired and you couldn't see it, some of you would have a nervous breakdown. Yeah, Rockets going down tonight. Some of you would have a nervous breakdown. More biblical topics? Well, that's if you guys want to hear. Yeah, I think they threw the game. If you guys want to hear more, listen, the stuff that you guys want me to talk about, you tell me that you want me to talk about it. And then I will post when I'm going to be on. Sometime I'll do it just for you. I'll say, okay, I'm going to be on at this time. And another thing, my classes begin next month. At the end of this month, on the 28th. So if you guys want me to do a lot more lives, all right, because I got 2 classes. They're my last 2 classes, and I am not going to be able to go and chat it up with you guys so much. So, but yeah, it's affecting you. So, was the game thrown? Yes, the game was thrown. The game wasn't thrown by the referees. We've seen when the game was thrown by the referees. We've seen the referees do so bad that people just talked about mostly the refereeing. And it was like, this is not an accident. This is not an accident that you're talking about the referees so much. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, you're talking about the referees is not going to change the fact that referees are still going to be terrible on purpose. It's just not going to change that. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to watch out for the other 2 guys on the court. You got 5 guys to worry about. Now you got 2 more. Which way are they going to be swayed? But it wasn't thrown by the referees this game. It wasn't thrown by injuries, the Celtics and Cleveland. It wasn't thrown by injuries. It was thrown by LeBron James, one player. You don't believe that? Go look at the statistics of LeBron versus, just look at the last 2 series he's played. Look how many points that he's averaged. Look, okay, here's a better breakdown. When Cleveland won, how many points did LeBron have? And then look at how many points did Kevin Love have? See, Kevin Love is the conduit. Kevin Love is the he's the anchor for the other 7 people. Cleveland goes how Kevin Love goes. That's just it. Kevin Love when he gets in the 25 to 30s, Cleveland wins. That's it. And you'd think if LeBron gets to 20, no, because LeBron had 45. LeBron had 48 points. No. LeBron had 40, he had 45 points. His teammates collectively had 48 points and they lost the game. That's not the way it goes. Kevin Love had like maybe 5 points. The Cavaliers go the way Kevin Love goes. Now, I know some of you are not going to agree with that, but just go back and look at, the whole breakdown is there for you. Look at each game in the last 2 series they have, and look how many points Kevin Love has scored. And when he gets over 25, did they or did they not win? That's all I'm going to say about that. You can just go there, look up the NBA schedule, look up the NBA schedule, and then go down to the game, and then boom, look at the games that they won, pull it up. How many points did Kevin Love have? If he goes over 25, they win. That's it. Doesn't go how LeBron goes. LeBron can score 60 and they'll still lose. Goes how Kevin Love goes. And you're like, why would the Cavs go how Kevin Love goes? Because Kevin Love leads the other 7 players, other 6 players. They have a starting 8. That's who they got. They don't have a starting 5. They have a starting 8. And they rotate that starting 8. And when Kevin Love is on, everybody else steps it up. Tristan Thompson, Horford, Green, everybody steps up the game. Love wasn't scoring above 20 in the Pacers game. Okay. Hold your horses. Okay, so bring up the area. Okay, let's go to. Let's go to finals. And 20 to 25. I said 20 to 25. Okay, so let me go to the Cavaliers. Okay. In the final game that they won 128 to 93, Kevin Love scored 23 points. That's just one game. Yeah, that's just one game. So 23 points, Kevin Love. Let me go to another game. Hold on. Can you hold on, Desiree? Made me write a song about you, girl. You the one that stepped in it. You don't want to invited the combo. Okay, let me, you gonna call me out. Sugar water. Let me see. Pacers won that game. Okay. Cleveland versus Raptors. I think this was game one. Cleveland wins. Let me see what Kevin Love scored. Okay. This game, Kevin Love had a low score. Wait a minute. 34. Mm-hmm. Yep, he had a low score. No. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Okay, he had a low score. He scored 7 in this one. Let me go to game. That was a 1-point difference. Let me go to game final. Raptors. Okay, 128 Cleveland. Kevin Love scored 31 in this game. So that was game. That's when that was 128 to 110. Kevin Love scored 31. Okay. Let me go to the next game. That was against the Raptors. I tell you, oh, shoot, it won't let me go back. Let me go back to the page. No, it won't let me go back. Okay, because they won every game against the Raptors. So that was the second game. So let me go to the third game against the Raptors. And okay, because the first one I showed you against Kevin Love scored 27 in the third game against the Raptors. Now, the one game I showed you where he scored 7, that was against the Pacers. Okay. And let me go to the fourth game against the Raptors. And I think I already showed you guys this. And oh, he didn't play. Well, no, yes, he did. Kevin, and that was 23. So all 4 games, Kevin Love scored over 20. 3 games against the Pacers was under. Okay, let me do this one more time, just for you. Oh, the Pacers. Okay. I didn't even look at the Pacers. I'm sorry. I didn't look at the Pacers. But I looked at one game of the Pacers. He scored 7. Let me look at another game of the Pacers. See, that was 3-3. That's when it's over. 4-3. Let the final game. He scored 14, okay, in the final game with a 4-point deficit. 3-3, Kevin Love scored 7, okay, and see, is it going to let me go back any further? Come on, let me go back. That's not letting me go back. Okay, so, hold on a second. All right, so so my theory on Cleveland winning it's kind of on a 50-50. Well, it for one, that's not the only reason why I think they win. So it's kind of on a 50-50 here statistically, because against the Pacers, for the few games that I can see, Kevin Love did not score over 20. But nonetheless, against the Raptors, pretty much every game he scored over 20. So there's that. It's just something to think about, something to look at. But I'm always going to stick to the philosophy of when the Cavs do really good, Kevin Love pretty much has a really great game. I just think he gets the rest of them into it, and I'm always going to stick with that theory. So there's that. And let's see, where else was I going with this? Okay. Anyways, so going to the LeBron had to turn up for them to win. For them to win the Pacers against the Pacers. And I don't know why the Pacers was such a problem. I don't know why the Pacers were such a problem. Like, why would the Pacers be a problem? I didn't get that. So I'm going to dissect some of these plays here just to look at. But thank you for pointing that out, Des, because I really didn't go through all the games and look at all the winnings. What I was doing was just taking an average for the last few games that I saw. And I was like, okay, well, Cleveland goes as Kevin Love goes. And boom. So there's that. But I still believe that 100%. If Kevin does good, Cleveland's gonna blow everybody. They're gonna blow everybody away. And the reason why I started thinking like that is simply because a lot of guys were saying Kevin Love is trash, and I was like, how? How did we get here? How do we get to trash? To trash. When I'm playing basketball, I'm trash. I can't play basketball. Well, I got a little J. Let me not say that now. Shoot, I got a little. But I suck at basketball. Always have, always will. You know what I'm saying? I play basketball like football. When I come through the middle, I'm gonna look like, a freight train. But I suck at basketball. People used to pick me because I'm tall. I'm like, boy, that's your mistake. Okay. Well, obviously he was. All right, so let me pick apart one of these plays that these guys got us believing that's real, and that really isn't real. But yeah, trash, I was like, bro, I don't get trash. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. $50, that's a lot of money. Yeah, one guy who said he's like, if Cavs win the finals, I'll give you $1,000. Now, I don't think he will, but nonetheless, well, y'all got money out there because I'll be betting $10 gift cards and I'm good. All right, so I'm going to look at one of these plays here and just try to dissect the defense and whatnot. And as far as you guys, I did do 100 first, then got backed up. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's electric bill and phone bill. Shoot, $100. Let me come up $100. I'll be like, woohoo, man. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, what you gonna do with it? I'll be like, nothing. It'll be in my pocket. Put it in the bank. What am I going to do with it? Crazy as heck. Not a dang on thing. I like to know that it's there. All right, so I'm looking at some of the plays, especially some of the defense. I'm checking out some of the defense. And I'm checking out the rhythm of these plays that I see here. Now, with the I ain't mad at you about that, though. A nice dinner, you coming up on the dinner game. Man, listen, if I want $50 right now, I'm going grocery shopping. That's it. I'm going to go, what am I having for dinner tonight? I might have some, it's so hot. I don't even want to cook tonight. But maybe some pizza. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to go buy $50 worth of food. Some canned goods, some sweet potatoes, bag of potatoes. You got to have a bag of potatoes in the house. Keep them in the refrigerator too. Shoot, spaghetti noodles, got to have those around. Spaghetti sauce, some of them pizzas, you know, so you can make your own pizzas. That's the stuff I eat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff I eat. Who you got, Rockets or Warriors? Tonight, I got the Rockets losing. I got Rockets losing, guys. You know, maybe I just need to do a quick video on Rockets losing. You know, I got them losing and tell you why I think they're going to lose. Only reason why I don't want to do that is because you guys will look at it as a prediction. Because I say whenever I put something up, and I'm usually saying it's a prediction, but that's the reason why I don't want to do it. When it's not a prediction, sometimes I'll put a question mark beside it. I don't really need bragging rights on game one. I don't really care. Just like, but my theory on why I think they're going to lose is more important than if they lose or actually win. And I gave you guys that on my live. If you guys want to hear it again, I'll say it again. But some of you guys think I'm very repetitive because people ask me the same questions. Everybody's been laughing at my face all day, betting 50 for the Cavs winning. I told them, just watch what happens. See, my man Copper don't agree with me. But that's all right. Squad and gets another squad. Cleveland, you know, yada, yada trade agreements. Cleveland this, Cleveland that. We heard so much about Cleveland. Yeah, LeBron will win. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else was in and out, in and out. It's just like, come on, people. Come on now. You know, y'all don't see what's going on here? Cleveland in the news every 5 seconds. Cleveland this, LeBron saying that we shouldn't even be playing. Man, it's hot in here. I need to turn on my AC. Yeah, but Cavs didn't try us. They didn't even try. It was sad, too. LeBron James. It was sad. Wasn't it sad yesterday? Wasn't it sad to see LeBron standing outside of perimeter and not take a shot? And I could just see a bunch of you guys right now. Take the shot! LeBron's retort was, nah, I don't think I'm going to take the shot right now. I think I'm going to run into the defense just so they can try to defend me. Savannah made cookies. Oh, yeah, now I'm going to shoot it. That's it. Sorry, bro. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. $50 is a lot of money, man. Yeah. To me, he already is. To me, he already is. You know what I'm saying? But Red, look at this. Red, look at this. Look at this, Red. Check it out. Check it out. The Cavs, right? Okay, Red, check it out. Check it out, Red. Check it out. You with me? Check this out, Red. The Cavs win this year, right? You with me, Red? Just want to know if you with me. The Cavs win this year, right? Kevin Durant leaves, right? Now, hold on. The Cavs win. Kevin Durant leaves, goes to Washington or back to OKC or whatever, maybe to the Lakers, wherever, somewhere in the West, right? Kevin Durant leaves, right? Who's the juggernaut in the West? Who's the juggernaut in the West? People are saying that on purpose. Jazz? Exactly. Kevin Durant leaves. Cavs win. The juggernaut, exactly. Okay, you guys are with me. Next year, 2019, who goes to the finals? I'm trying to brace you for impact, Red. I'm trying to get your mind set to be disappointed. Exactly. Exactly. They go to the finals. The high probability of the Warriors going back to the finals next year on a Steph Curry 5-year contract is great. It's very great. Very, very, very great. So you guys see the rhythm? You see what's happening? You see what's happening? Before the series has just started, I just want you guys to understand what you're looking at. Yeah, you see the repetition of what's happening. And then after that, after Steph's contract is nearly over, it goes already to 21, I think. His contract is to 21. I know Dez is probably going to look it up. You think it's to 21. It's the beginning of 21. He's going to get another ring. Believe that today. Steph Curry's going to get another ring. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you, I don't know when. He's going to get another ring, though. You guys can fuss about that all you want. But right now is not the time to be tired of seeing Golden State. Because you're going to see them. Yeah, exactly. I'm just getting you ready. If you keep watching these games, you're going to be like, I've seen this before. What about them? What about the Rockets? Trash. People are saying it's over after don't watch too many NBA finals. I'm just saying, you tired of seeing Steph Curry? Nope. He going to be in your face for the next 3-4 years. In your face, too. Commercials, him and his family, they just had another kid. His wife got a cookbook. They're going to be on freaking Ellen again. All these, you're not tired of seeing the Warriors. You're tired of seeing Steph Curry. Hell, I'm more interested in Klay Thompson. What's he doing? What's Klay got going on? He don't never say anything, does he? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all know Durant's a sellout. You will see Golden State get blown out in one game, but then come back within. Listen, man, during the season, I think there was some kind of crazy, like they lost bad or something like that. And it was just like, when people get to talking about, they're not that good anymore, I was like, where do you people get your information from? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, straight up, the Warriors can win every game if they wanted to. And they proved it to us. They proved it to us and lost in the finals. Listen, who else had a great team and won every game and lost in the finals? in football, Cam Newton. He had a great year. He almost broke a record, and boom, lost in the finals. Like, we've seen this before. We've seen this type of control. What up, Howie? We've seen it before. It's like, this is nothing new. It's the same thing. And they feed it to us year round. Who wins the pennant this year? Who wins the pennant? Whatever you say, don't say Houston. Durant sold his soul to not to the airbrush. Lots of players do for money. Yeah, the Yankees will not win the pennant this year. Not this year. Tony, tell it like it is. He has one solid base of looking at, he has one solid way of looking at all sports. One solid way. And I listen to some of his videos because some of you come from his videos, then come on over to my videos and or Zachary. And you come to my videos and then you compare who's doing what and says what. I don't mind that at all. I mind the guys that come over and say, hey, you said so-and-so would win last year. And something when they'll say I said something that I just didn't say. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I said Cleveland would lose last year and they did. So what are you talking about? Okay, so Tony, tell it. Tony, tell it like it is, said that the Raptors were going to beat Cleveland. That didn't happen. I said that OKC was going to go to Game 7. That didn't happen. Okay, so obviously, we can both be wrong. I didn't use gematria to do it. He uses gematria to do it. When my system fails, I go back and relook at the system and try to figure out why it fails. When gematria fails, I don't know what you go to look at and try to get a clearer vision on what's going to happen the next time you make a prediction using gematria. I don't know if you switch the numbers around because the way gematria is set up, you put these numbers in and then you say what the numbers mean, and then you go and look at a whole litany of events that happened in the past, tributes and who sold their soul and who ate 10 donuts yesterday and, who lives on Jefferson Street and all of these things that I just can't even keep up with. And then you put that in a computer and you get this information. And when it turns out wrong, it wasn't Jefferson Street, it was James Street, and who 13 donuts at 6 o'clock in the morning on the 13th of the third day. It just, where do you go? Where do you go? So Tony Tell It Like It Is has an interesting system in gematria, and when I go listen to him, I'm just looking for him to make solid predictions. His prediction is Tony Tell It, yeah. His prediction is Celtics are going to win. And when I heard this, I was like, why would you think that? Now, he used something that happened years ago with the Celtics in saying that they beat LeBron in before and yada, yada, yada. And I listened to that and I'm like, okay, they lost last year to did they lose last year to the Celtics? To the Cavs. Didn't the Celtics lose to the Cavs either last year or the year before? They got walked over. So it makes me want to go back 2 years and just kind of look at what he thought back then. So I'm not slamming the dude. I'm just saying, when you're looking at his system and you're looking at my system, you're looking at two completely different ways of coming up with who's going to do what. I don't really like guessing who's going to do what game and what game. I usually just like to go, so-and-so is going to win this, and that's just that. But you guys kind of drag me into it because you keep asking me the question, who's going to win game 3? So then I try to dip into the games, and a lot of times I'm wrong. And now I'm getting a little better at it, but so I'm starting to get them right. But it's not really my forte for the, game 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I tell you, game 1s I really don't care about. And I say this all the time. Hey, Lakeisha, I say this all the time. I don't care about game 1s. Listen, I don't really care about game 2s. Game 3 I might look at like, okay. But game 1s mean nothing to me. That's all chitter chatter and gossip. Game 2, I'm like Huey on that one. They lost 2 games in a row. Game 3, that raises an eyebrow. Because it's like, okay, how far do you want to go down before, you have to build yourself back up? All right, read some of these comments. Kyle Curver, brother died at the age of 27. Here we go. And he plays for the Cavs. No one mentioned that. Okay, see, stuff like that. Stuff like that is just weird to me. Celtics lost last year to Cleveland. And Des, the year before that, 2016, did the Celtics lose to Cleveland? Now, Des, if you take that information and you go listen to Tony tell it and I'm sending you guys to his channel. I want you guys to listen to Gematria. I don't want you guys to necessarily go to his channel and badger the guy, though. But go to his channel and listen to what he's saying. And I'm saying this because this information is out there. It has permeated the internet. It is a part of the internet. Just give it a gander. Tell me what you think of it. Do you think it's something that you could use to start predicting what the weather's gonna do? If your neighbor is gonna come over and I don't know, sell your Girl Scout cookies. It's just so wide open for me that I refuse to try to get a handle on Gematria and what it does, because every time I listen to somebody using it, it's just the most far out stuff I've ever heard. And it's usually a lot of after the fact. So go see what he said a year ago about Cleveland and the Cavs. And he has a video up. Just listen. Did he say that the Cavs were going to win or that the Celtics were going to win? And just take it from there. Go back even a year, 2016. See if he has a video. See what it says. And kind of, get your information from there. Who did he choose to go to the finals? That type of thing, you to slam the dude. If he's wrong, he's wrong. So what? We're all wrong sometime. I don't even want to say it. Anyway, LeBron wins. It's nothing more said. Yeah, at Damian Austin. Nothing must just work. Okay, Lakeisha, how was your day? Yeah, Lakeisha, how was your day? You want to tell us how your day was? Was it all right? What'd you do? Did you cook fried bologna today? Lakeisha be cooking that fried bologna. That fried bologna good. Y'all ain't grow up on fried bologna? That was only me and government cheese. Oh, man, I'm the only one who had fried bologna and government cheese around here. Oh, man, I thought y'all was cool, man. Y'all ain't had no fish. Fried bologna, man. Oh, man, shoot, I had that fried bologna. Game 1, he's feel out game. Game 1 was a relaxed day for him. Game 1 was like a walk in the park. I told y'all that some of this was going to happen before, where the games are going to look like. Look, if you guys go back about 3 or 4 videos where I was talking about the NBA, I was talking about how LeBron was going to come in and pretty much relax. How he was going to come in the game and he was going to relax, and then he's going to turn up either at the end of the game or the next game. As a matter of fact, I did it during wasn't the Raptors, it was the Pacers. And I was talking about, how he can just let them win one. get blown out. So what? You know, no big deal. He can relax. He can get his rest on. You know what I'm saying? Guy's 33. You know what I'm saying? Balling out of control. Let him get his rest on. So what? We lose. You know, they'll interview him. He'll say something corny like, you know, our team just, you know, we have to just be mentally tough. Why do they always say mentally tough? Like these guys are going in here to actually trying to move something with their mind or something. It's mentally tough, anything. You go in there and you play. And they always use that, and people eat that up like, ooh, mental toughness. Then you hear all the, you know, talking heads, you know, SAS and, you know, all these other guys on these little excerpt shows talk about mental toughness, and still nobody knows what it is. It's like, get out of here with your mental, shut up. You guys are mentally tough. You made it to the freaking playoffs. Let's go. Just winning game 2. Tony, you got, yeah, I got a Facebook. I do have a Facebook. Cavs don't play Celtics in the playoffs. No, Cavs didn't play Celtics in the playoffs. Didn't they? Okay, so it was 2017. Thank you. I thought it was 2016 too. So, okay, it was 2017 when they walked all over him, wasn't it? All right. When he said, I clicked, when he said Celtics, I clicked. Why? All right, Red, let me talk to you again. Red, just because Tony Tell It Like It Is chose the Celtics, do not turn, like, don't do that. Because the information that he's giving you is, it's like listening to a preacher. It's like going to a church. You know, you visited a church for the first time. You're going to listen real intently at what the preacher's saying because you want to know if it's good or if it's bad. This is with anybody. So when you looking at the, you know, you trying to find out if the NFL, you guys are not here because of my NFL and NBA, you know, professionalism. That's not why you're here. You're here because you believe it's fixed. So when you listen to somebody else who's saying that it's fixed and this is how it's fixed, you don't turn it off just because they picked the team that you just can't see winning. You want to know why they picked that team. Like, what reason would you have to pick them of all people? And then once they start explaining why they picked that team, then you just you're kind of like, is this garbage or is this good? You know, should I hang on to this information or should I just, But you don't want to just necessarily turn it off. You want to listen to the whys and wherefores. So that's just a little advice for you guys on that. Red Celtics, my team. Oh, Celtics are your team? Okay, well, I'm going to be hearing a lot from you when this is over. My day was all right, just worked. Okay, Tony, how was my day? Well, you guys know I don't work. I don't work every day like you guys do. The stuff I do is kind of different. Sometimes I'll go through a whole day and won't do anything. That's usually because I'm not feeling well. And then other times, you know, I go and, you know, I have my little thing that I do. You know, I sell just like different stuff on, you know, websites and whatnot. But sometime I'll go and pick up a job for like a day or something like that. But I don't work traditionally like you guys do. But yeah, so sometimes my day involves a lot of pain, but I usually have a good day every day. So there's that. Thank you for asking. Kobe been hating lately on LeBron. Who cares what Kobe does? Kobe make me sick. Red LeBron got y'all mesmerized. He have to win everything. Uh-oh, you throw a little shade. You have listened before? Okay. I just want you to get a little, you know, whys and wherefore. Seems like everybody's leaving. Just can't connect with it. Okay. Well, if you just can't connect, I don't usually either try to connect with it, but I try to listen to it and try to get some stuff out of it. But it seems like everybody is booking it up out of here. Guess we're tired of listening to me. But yeah, you guys try to get yourself just a clear Am I single? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't think I can afford a woman. I don't think no woman wants a guy who's, disabled and not out there working every day. I just don't think it's attractive to a woman. And I'm not trying to compete with that. I don't want a woman to come in my life and tell me to go to work, because I will not call her ever again. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want her to twist her lips up at me because I don't have a job. I don't want to hear her compare me to some other guy she was with who's working. I will leave her at a bus stop so fast. I will call her an Uber so quick that she will be like, what'd I say? I'll be like, nothing. I just think you should go home now and lose my number. Like, I will not give in to any of that. My disability, I have spinal stenosis. So yeah, I will leave her really, really quick. I'll leave her. I won't be rude to her, but I will leave her because I know this is what I'm going to hear down the line, and I can't fix my situation. I was born with it. You know what I'm saying? I can't help you. And the older I get, the worse my condition is going to get. It's a conditions that consistently you lose you don't lose well, you can. I mean, it can get pretty bad. Let's just put it like that. You can look it up if you guys don't know what it is. Don't say that to the woman for you. I'm not looking for a woman. I'm not looking for a woman. I don't go on the sites. I don't go out to the clubs. I don't, Well, thank you, Fatima. Oh, Fatima, I'm just realizing you're a woman. But it's chronic. Yeah, when you have spinal stenosis and arthritis and all that other stuff, all of those pains just kind of work against you every day. So, you find yourself, holding on to the banister extra tight when you go downstairs. You'll find your mobility gets messed with every now and then. When you stand up, it sounds like you're lifting 300 pounds. You gain weight. You just get all these issues that constantly working against you to keep you from doing the things you used to do. Believe it or not, I used to be, 220 pounds and run a mile in under 5 minutes. I can't do any of that, so I can't work every day, and I knew that I could hint, my people, come on now. I am not looking for a woman. You know what? If I date somebody, like I like to go to the movies and stuff like that. So, I'll go to the movies with somebody. I don't have an angst for, females, and I'll eat. I'll catch a burger with you. I don't eat hamburgers, but nonetheless, I just don't put myself in the lane of dating too much. I really don't. I've been concentrating on my schoolwork, and yeah, the one thing about me when it comes to relationships, the one thing about trying to multitask, watching Tomb Raider, watching the new Tomb Raider, because I'm about to see that. One thing about me when it comes to females is, I don't. Yeah, that's good because I'm about to rent that. I used to love playing that game when it first came out. One thing about me when it comes to females is, I get to it real quick. Like I don't play the game of, you know what I'm saying? I got a hurt toe. I'll let you know. Listen, I got bad knees, got a bad back. I got a hurt toe. My left toe. Hey, no good, girl. That toe ain't going to do nothing for you. I'll just let you know right now, girl. Because you're looking for a man with a good left toe. Oh, you in trouble. It ain't going to be over here. My left toe ain't doing nothing for nobody. I know how you girl be liking a left toe. Woo! I be like, you a left toe woman. I know you a left toe woman. You been standing up a left toe all day, girl. Don't you do that. It ain't going to help you. That left toe, girl. Hamburger. You know what I'm saying? I might make you some macaroni and cheese. I don't know. With a little ham in it. And shoot, girl. I don't know. I might. Depends on how you act. Come in the house all loud, you ain't gonna get none. You know what I'm saying? I might make you some mac and cheese. I might make you my special. I might make you my special lasagna. Only Iraq right though. Some of y'all don't be acting right. Shoot, Fatima, they don't be acting right. I be trying to get some elbow, right in my back, right in the thoracic. I be trying to get the pointed elbow right in the thoracic. I'm like, girl, can I get a little elbow? I can't get no elbow today. Oh, shut it down now. How you gonna do me like that? Do a little bit of elbow. Y'all don't be wanting to give up the elbow. I be mad. I be like, oh, I can't get no elbow today. You gonna do me like that, Fatima? You ain't gonna give up the elbow, girl. Just right there in the cervix, in the cervical, the little lumbar action. Moving up thoracic, and yeah, I'm feeling you gotta do like this. You press it down, then you boom. Oh, right there on the spine, girl. Oh, shoot, biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. Woo! Boy, I can feel that elbow right now. Oh, man, I feel that. Shoot, Fatima, girl, how you call me on day in the middle of the night? It's Fatima! Oh, phew, I thought Fatima was here. I thought I was going to get some elbow. Boy, I can't get no elbow, man. Don't be wanting to give up the elbow, so I'll be like, all right. That's why I'm single, because I ain't going to be begging for no elbow. I ain't begging on for no elbow. You can forget that. I ain't doing it. My mama told me a long time ago. She said, boy, that when I was young, she called me boy. I was about 25. She said, boy, don't you ever beg no woman for no elbow. I said, yeah, mama. I just ain't gonna do it. And I never did. Woo! Who you got tonight, game one? I told you who I got tonight, game one. I got the Warriors tonight, game one. Do y'all want me to stay live during the game? Because I'll do it. I don't care. I mean, I got to cook. I'll be live, but I got to cook, and this computer ain't in the kitchen. So I'll be downstairs cooking, and then I got to bring up the food. I got to do all that now because I can't go hungry just talking to y'all. I just can't go hungry talking to y'all now. I'll stay live, but I got a life. I'll stay live. I want to talk, but I got to cook. I don't even know what I'm eating, man. I'm not about having some of that 3 cheese lasagna. Oh, girl, might be too hot for the 3 cheese. Maybe some spaghetti. Maybe some fish cacciatore. Some cacciatore. Oh, that sounds good. I got any white sauce. Oh, man, some white sauce. Oh, white sauce over the... little white sauce over some brown noodles. I got some white sauce. I know somebody got, I might have to go borrow some white sauce. Anyway, yeah. So I'll stay live during the game if that's what you guys want. You know what I'm saying? I be cooking. Y'all know I be cooking. You don't know, Red, you don't know how to be cooking? Look, Fatima married. That's good. That's what's up. Oh, no, she ain't offended. I'm following. You going to bed? Okay. What time is where you live? Oh, okay. You going to the late game. Yeah. Yeah. You got to get up early, go to work tomorrow, right? Yeah. I got to go to VA tomorrow. Got to go to the VA hospital. I went today thinking today was the appointment for tomorrow. I'm going out on the limbo Rockets. That's not a limbo. That's how you feel. LeBron yesterday was like, man, don't feel it right. He sure was. You know, I'll be cooking. I got to. I'm single. Ain't nobody else feeding me, and I don't eat out. Good luck with that on the Rockets. Yeah, I got the Warriors tonight. Oh, yeah, at around 6 a.m. Yeah, that's early. Listen, I used to work for Honda through a temporary service, and it was on the west side of town. I live on the east. So what would happen is I get up at about 2:30 because you had to be there at 4, load everybody up at 4:30, and it was an hour away westward. Okay? So you have to get there. They call off your name. You say who the drivers is. Everybody loads up in your car. They pay you your little gas. You stop. You get your gas. Get your little snacks. It's an hour away. You got 6, 7 people in the car. You know what I'm saying? You get there. Shift starts at 6 o'clock. Okay? It starts at 6:15. Shift starts at 6:15, and you rocking out. That used to be my day. Okay? I used to do that all the time. Yeah. Like, wasn't part of, yeah, if you guys can't see what's going on, man, he also was about to recall every single play that happened in the game. Mind blowing. Man, Bron, dude, standing at the top of the, how you gonna stand, 5, 6 feet off of the doggone 3-point line? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna do that? Yeah, those West Coast games are late. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the time zone is there. But so what time is the study? Study what? Study what? Also, some of you ladies be on my channel wanting to know about some of the stuff I make. A lot of stuff I make is very basic. You know what I'm saying? Basic. I am going to get a cookbook. So here's what I thought doing for, and guys too, y'all be cooking too. So here's what I thought about doing. I thought about getting a cookbook, and yeah, he do study plays. He has to. And picking something in the cookbook and then making it. And then doing that live if you guys want to see that live. And if I got enough people, if I had enough people on the live, and what I was thinking about trying to do is trying to send out the recipe, because I was actually going to start making some recipes. So I was either going to send out the recipe, or I was going to try to find a way to actually send out what I cook. Now, that's hard. It's hard to send food out. It just is. So I'm not a big dessert person, you know what I mean? So I probably won't be having too much of that. But I might be able to, there's some foods that are easier to send out than others. There's just some stuff you just want, boom, right now. It's hot. It's ready to go. But there's some other dry foods that you can make and have a nice, and be able to, freeze dry or however it goes. I don't know. So that's just some stuff I've been looking into. If you guys wanted to participate in that, I will start that type of thing on live. And if it's strawberry shortcake, I love strawberry shortcake. I can actually make strawberry shortcake. But things like that. Strawberry shortcake would be hard because of the strawberries. So you wouldn't have fresh strawberries. See, that's what I'm talking about. Some foods don't travel well. Yeah. It's good, but whipped cream not travel well. Strawberry shortcake is whipped cream. Not going to travel well. You know what I'm saying? So now what I would do is if I made a specific type of strawberry shortcake, I would just have to give you guys the recipe. You guys go out and buy your stuff and make it and tell me how it tastes. So there's just a couple options for you guys who are, want to get into cooking. Just a little resume of mine. I've been cooking since I was, and professionally, I worked for restaurants before I went into the service. When I got into the service, that's what I did. I was a cook. When I got out of the service, guess what I did? I was a cook. So I have an extensive background on, cooking foods for high volume, especially for like a lot of soldiers, for high volume restaurants. But the stuff, you guys might ask me to cook something specific, and I will definitely do that on a live, especially if it's feasible. If it's something that's not feasible, if it just costs too much to make, I'm just going to have to decline, not unless you guys do the whole Patreon thing, and then I'll go out and buy everything and make it, So I've mentioned this before, but food that travels well, if you guys wanted me to make something, gave to the Patreon, it wouldn't be a lot of money. But nonetheless, it just can't be something that will cost me every time I did it. Then I would make it and then find a way to ship it out to you guys. So dry foods, it's easier to do that. And, I would, have it shipped out to you. That way it wouldn't cost us, pretty much anything astronomical. And everybody would get to taste it. If you liked it, you liked it. If you didn't like it, then, we'd find a way to just satiate, that either by giving you a little $5 back or something like that. But, which is fine with me. I'm not in it for the money. It's clear that I'm not. I'm in it so we can all have fun and learn and, have a community. So that's what I'm trying to do. But like I said, I don't make a lot of money, so I don't want it to hurt me financially. But I will do that just to kick it with you guys, because I noticed that some of you are, into some of the stuff that I cook. So there's that. What time is the game tonight? Des? That's a question for you, Des, because I know that you know. Red, what time is the game tomorrow? I know you know this. Lakeisha, how much is a strawberry shortcake recipe? I'm sure you probably know that information. Let's see who else is on. C Red, what up? Okay, 9 o'clock. Thank you, C. Okay, that's what's cracking. 9 o'clock. Now, what time is it now? Because I am gonna watch. It's in 20 minutes. All right, so I just need to know who's gonna still be on the live at 9 o'clock. Ooh. You guys want me to start another live, or do you just want to stay live? Because I was hungry. I'm a big man. I like to eat. Fatima, what you like to cook your man? Fatima's still here? She's still here? I bet she be cooking her man. I wonder if she cook her daddy. I hope she ain't giving him cornflakes for dinner. She mad, Dad. He ain't mowed the lawn. He ain't mowed the lawn. I'm going to try my phone trips. I'm just curious to how many people's going to be. There's only 3 people here now. Don't be giving your man cornflakes for dinner just because you mad because he ain't mowed the lawn. I know that's how y'all do sometimes. That's how y'all do. I'll be like, it's cornflake night. Are we doing that? Are you on it like that, Lakeisha? Okay, Miss Cole. It's like that. You gonna give me cornflake Miss Cole? You gonna cornflake my dinner, Miss Cole? That's how you gonna do me? You ain't right in your head. Don't know what time the cast play tomorrow. Okay. If a man makes me mad, is cornflake. No, don't do it. Don't give it a cornflake Miss Cole. The cornflake. Oh, goodness. Say it ain't so, Miss Cole. You ain't gonna give me that cornflake with the little bone and the baby spoon. Oh, no. Lord have mercy. No, that ain't right. Shit's good on cornflake. It is good. But that ain't right, though. Get a little teaspoon, too. Don't even you ain't give me the tablespoon. You gonna give me a little spoon, like, here. Here. Walk off. Oh my goodness, man. I ain't had a girlfriend in a long time. I don't even know how to act around them anymore. I don't know who's on first and what's on second. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what no chick like. I am lost when it comes to the female populace. Oh, man. I mean, I know the basics. I don't know. I mean, I know some of y'all like Frankie Beverly. You know y'all want to go see Frankie Beverly. I might get a little money take you to see Frankie. I don't know. Can't be feeding me cornflakes and I go take you to see Frankie Beverly. Mm-hmm. You got to throw some salmon on the grill if I take you to see Frankie Beverly. I can't get over you. You got to throw something on the grill if you want some. You got to throw something on the grill for all that. Whew, you got to throw something on the grill if I'm going to be footing the down. You got to throw it down, Keith. Oh, girl. You got to come with it now. Just can't go out like that, Myron. I can't do it, man. Frankie Beverly tickets. Out there two-stepping. Shoot. I put on my good shoes, too. I done ironed. I actually bust out the iron with the steam and some clothes with the crick gear. And I get the cornflake. Oh, no. We don't have that. I ironed. I can't tell you when the last time I ironed something. But if it's Frankie Beverly, I might have to iron something. Bust out my two-step, girl. You. Okay. No, just saying. A little twist around. Girl, I'll twist you around. I don't know, man. All that with the spray starch. That's that old military. Heavy with spray starch, man, because when I iron something, bro, I'll be ironing it. And I'll be trying to get the crease out of angle. I'll be... You know, you got to take the tip of the iron and get the little thing at the bottom where the little cuff is. Then you got to put it on the whole thing and then hit the steamer. You gotta hit it without the steamer. Then you gotta hit the whole. Then you gotta hit the. Then you got to hit it like this, right? This the cuff of the pants. At the bottom, you gotta take the tip of the iron, and then boom, you gotta tilt the iron up, and then you gotta get in a little, like at the edge. Boom, boom, boom. Then you gotta take the whole thing, put it on it, then hit the steamer. Look like something out of a doggone movie, alien movie. Then you got to turn it sideways and hit the steamer again. Boy, I try to tell you, you iron then. Then you take it, you hit the steamer, you keep it on there, turn around 3 times, boom, shakalaka, take it back off, boom, then do the same. Oh, man, so I iron, man. I don't like the sew creases. It takes the effort out of the iron. The ironing is therapeutic. It's a therapy. When you put that much effort into looking good, it's pride. You don't want somebody to give you pride. You want to earn that. When you step out, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, whoa, look at them creases in them bell bottoms. You be like, that right. You see them. I know you do. Don't act like you don't see these creases, girl. And then the music come on when you step out. You're out of boy, never out of bed. Man, I iron on the bed, but ironing on the bed is when you're going to work. When you're late for work, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, you iron on the bed because you don't really need deep creases. But when you're going out to kick it, I ain't kicked in a long time. When you're going out, you iron on the board. You know what I'm saying? And then the music come on as soon as your whole ensemble's together in the mirror. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? It just come on out of my, yeah. You be smooth. You be smooth in the wild. You be so smooth. You got your own theme music that just come on out of nowhere. You be like, where that music come from? Get it. Boom, 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 boom. You fade back, 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 back. Boom, boom. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, man. You spray some body spray on your clothes with ironing for that competitive event. I ain't never did that. That's new. That's new. You know what I'm saying? Well, I like to iron and then jump in the shower, get out the shower, hook everything up. You know what I'm saying? When you put all your clothes on, the ironing smell is already gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like it airs out. And you got the fresh soap with the, whatever you, you got the, see, that's a new trick. She said, sing, Tone. What you want me to sing? Girl, I got no song to sing, girl. I get the singing, you get the calling me, girl. You're singing over here, you start calling me. 2 o'clock in the morning, be like, Red, what you talking about at 2 in the morning, girl? You better go to sleep. Girl, call me at 2 in the morning, talking about, what you doing? Girl, I was sleeping, what you doing? Call me at 2 in the morning, girl. You better cut that out. Girlfriend, I'll tell you what, 2 in the morning, girl. Have mercy. Girl, I get to singing to you. Girl. Oh, there you are. Look, I don't have to iron anymore. I just don't go anywhere. Not because I'm worthy. I've grown out of all my suits. None of my suits fit me. Like, the iron. Girl, what you want me to say? What you want me saying to you, Red? Have I been glitching at all? Has the stream been good? Good night, y'all. Be safe. You need friends or a life partner. A life partner? I don't know about all that, bro. Maze, I don't know any of his songs, like all the words, other than I Can't Get Over You. That's the only few words I know. What else does he sing? Let me look him up real quick. Night Night Cornflake. Night Night. Let me see what else he sings. I can't get over you. Oh, before I let you go. People don't usually sing that song. Oh, yes, I do. They'll be like, ah! Hey, be drunk. Ah! You'd be like, man, y'all tearing that song up. Before I let you go. Let me see if I can get some tonality on it. Let me get a little tonality first.
More DNA. So this some root.
Hey! Okay, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Boom, 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 boom. Get a copyright strike. I probably already just earned one because of that. Sorry about that. That's why you don't play somebody else's music, because they will strike you. But what I'll do is I'll learn some of these words, and then Red, I'll go ahead and send you. Oh, everybody's gone. Okay, so I thought you guys were going to stick around. But I'll go live maybe after the game. Talk about it. Whoa, whoa. Since everybody is gone, because there are zero. Oh, there's one person here. Oh, you out for the night? Okay. Yeah. So I'll go live tomorrow because the game is late tonight. It starts at 9, right? You got to go to work in the morning, right? You're like a manager at a store or something, right? Manager at the store. Red, how come I can't get to see what you look like? You be on here talking crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Before I let you go. Oh, I know. Oh, there's two people. Never let you. That makes you want to roller skate. Frankie Beverly. Red left. Everybody left. Is there anybody else here? Anybody out there? I guess I'll go downstairs and get something to eat since everybody's gone now. Everybody gone now. Maybe I'll watch Tomb Raider. Maybe I'll cook and I'll watch Tomb Raider. Ooh. Maybe I'll cook, then I'll eat while I'm watching Tomb Raider. Ooh. Yeah. Then I'll make a video before the night's over on how trashy the NBA is. Not really. They're live tomorrow, though. Live tomorrow night. Everybody want to talk about it. I wonder what's a good time to go live. Yeah, maybe I'll just make a regular video. Yeah, I'll probably make a regular video. And then I'll go live after I post my regular video. That's a good method. That's a good method. I'll make a video. Then after that, Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. A life partner. Maybe I do need a life partner. You know about that. I don't mind being by myself. It's not that bad. Yes, the walls do close in. Life partners leave. People leave you. It's the worst part about it all. You got to start all over again. All that emotion. I don't want that. I don't want all the emotion come crashing down. All that love is gone. Then you see him with somebody else. It just hurts. You hear voices in your head and it just won't leave you alone. You'd be mad as fire because somebody's making love to somebody you love. Mad as hell. You're always worrying about what they're doing and they ain't thinking about you. Or they're laying up under somebody else. Saying the same things to them they used to say to you. Somebody else is making love to your lover. It just hurts. I don't think I ever want to face that again. But I might get a dog when I move. I'm going to get a German Shepherd. What's a good name for a German Shepherd? Rex. Rex. Yeah, I'm going to get me a dog named Rex. I'm going to raise it from a little itty bitty dog. I don't want a full grown dog. I want to raise one. And that'll be my partner. Probably the best partner